Okay, here is your Tabata for Friday. I was gonna say Thursday. Okay, so the equipment that you'll need. You will need a ball for one of the rounds. You will also need a band and two somethings to slide on. I actually only have one at the moment. But if you have, this is a graham cracker. Seriously, graham cracker, flattened box. That's, you can slide on. Or get 2 small books, or preferably plates. And you also need 3-pound weights. Oh yes, we gotta do those Superman swings again. And a mat, if you like to use a mat when you lay down and do abs. I do. I have this awesome, crazy thick one. It is awesome. I love it. Okay. So those are the equipment that you will need. I didn't grab my 3s, but you know, you've already done them and I'll show it to you again, but you'll get the gist of it. Okay. First, side crouch push-ups. Come down in push-up position, but your feet are to the side and you're crouched in. And just down and up, down and up. Okay, hopefully you can see me. Crouch position. And then, if that, for some reason, you're not able to do that whole set that way, you can rest that knee and go down and up and do it that way. You still on that knee, you'll feel it. Just that different angle. Awesome. Okay, then you just need one slider, one plate. You'll stand on it, and it's for a 3-point lunge. So the foot that's on the plate will slide forward. Make sure your booty is back to the side and all the way back, all the way forward, side and back. So stay on one side for the entire Tabata. I actually want you to do fatigue all on one side, so 4, fatigue all on the other, and I have those in the notes, but just want to let you know I don't always like to switch back and forth just because I want to really kill it. Okay, then our tricep band extensions. I like to put my hands in the straps so they're not, because you're going to be holding on to it and you keep going and it's like hitting you in the face. Not so much fun. Okay, so I'm not going to stand up because you probably won't be able to see me. So this is how it is. You hold the band, 2 hands. I want that elbow close, as close as you can keep it to that head. As you start going, because we're going to be going up, starts to get out here. So concentrate on keeping that elbow in and just pulling both ways. Okay, so it's a, let me make sure. Yes. So I want you to do 4 on the right and then 4 on the left. Next, we have surfers. So it is essentially like a burpee, but you come up into a wide sumo and hold it down there, but there's no jump. So it's just back, sumo, back, sumo. Hold that squat, okay? When you come up, make sure those feet are forward, not out, in, okay? We talked about those. So back, and that deep, deep sumo. Okay, you'll start feeling those in there. It's awesome. Okay, next we have holding plank. So these ones actually are going to go different. This is abs. So we're going to hold plank, just straight arm plank. I want you to think about your form. If you can get a mirror next to you, like one of those full-size mirrors that you can take off the door or whatever and bring it, so you can notice if you're not this, or even videotape yourself like me so I can see. Okay, so plank on one, and then we get to do cross-body mountain climbers, Spider-Man sliders, and plank thrusters, sliders, all of this sliding. So 2 plates. I only have 1, but I will show you exactly what that is. Okay, so the crossbody, you're just going to be sliding into that side, so in, and then the other one will slide in. Make sure you are twisting and you're really feeling that but keeping it going. So it's not very slow. So try to keep it up at tempo or even faster, but make sure you get that twist and really feel the obliques. Next, little Spider-Man. It is a swing out, and then you'll switch and swing the other one out. Okay, losing my slider because I'm wearing socks. Next one, both feet on plank position again. All the way this way so you can see me. And just both feet out, both feet in. All right, go through all 4. Repeat all 4 again for those 8 sets. Okay, next we got hip bridge thrusters. Whew, I'm already warm. I got my fuzzy socks on because it was freezing, so freezing today. Hands are going to be fingers facing forward. I want those triceps engaged this entire time that you're doing these, okay? Shoulders rolled back, chest up. I don't want this. Never do this. Always think about your posture. Every single movement. Always think about that posture. Okay. Lift that booty up. One leg out. And it's a down and a lift. Down and a lift. So that foot that is down, you're pushing through that heel and you're going to feel it in the glute. On the foot that's down. So we do all 4 rounds on one side, then all 4 rounds on the other side. Okay, and really, just want to make sure it is a thrust. Thrust. So you're pushing. Those hamstrings are going to be feeling that a lot. I love those ones. Next, we have those Superman swings with a 3-pound weight in both hands. So laying down, both hands up. So it's a lift, swing back. Back down, lift, swing back, back down, lift, swing back. So I want you to really swing back and bring that upper body back as far as you can go. Love, love, love those ones. Okay, next we have our ball. This is where we'll need our yoga ball. You will be squeezing it with your inner thigh. So, honestly, when you look at somebody doing this with the squeezing, you think, they're not doing much. That looks really too easy. Yeah, just try it. Okay. So I want you to squeeze hard enough that you're going to pop that ball. Or at least, feel like you're going to. Go play. I know, no. My son's telling me that my daughter has to go to bed. Okay. Squeeze in. Squeeze. So I really want that squeeze to be pushed as far in as you can go. Oh, see? You gotta get the face where you really are working hard. All right, next. Hold it in, and it's pulse, 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 pulse. Squeeze it in, pulse. I know it'll start burning, but it's only 20 seconds. So I do want you to alternate this one. I want a squeeze, then a pulse. Squeeze, pulse, squeeze, pulse, squeeze, pulse the entire time. Okay. Last, we have calf raises. So, regular calf raises, I recommend you go by something. If you want to go on a step to get the full extension down and up, great option, okay? Great option, or you just on the floor. So first ones are going to be feet about, let me think, 4 or 5 inches apart, so not quite shoulder width, just a little more in. And you're gonna go at tempo with whatever music that you have. Hopefully it's kind of an upbeat one. And it's just up and up. But my heels never come down. They don't touch the ground in between. Okay? And then pulse it, pulse it, pulse it, pulse it, pulse it is the next one. So there's all different moves for this entire one. Next, I want to make sure which angle. Angle, toes out. First position, I believe. I never did any kind of, dance. Okay, out, and same thing, so just up and up. Squeezing, never letting those heels touch the floor. And then a pulse, 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 pulse. Then we're gonna switch. Toes in. Yep, that's it. Then a pulse, pulse, pulse. Last one. It is, okay, I gotta Kind of have to get ready for these once they're plies. You know, you kind of have to hike it up a little. Okay, out. You might need the wall for this. I sometimes always get Charlie horses. You're welcome. You wanted to know that. Okay, so down, and it's just a lift and a lift. Okay, if this is too hard to do both at the same time, you can alternate. But I want you to try. Oh, see, there's a Charlie horse. Okay, I want you to see if you can do both at the same time. Try not to get a Charlie horse. Okay, maybe it's also because I'm not warmed up. Whoopsie. Okay, and then the same thing with that pulse, pulse, pulse. I am holding onto the wall because seriously, might be a little pretty seeing my feet fly. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think that's it. So good luck. Make sure to stretch. Really, after we do all of those, it is important to stretch through your entire body. And if you are sore the next day, go for a walk. When you go for a run or do the other cardio work, you think, there's no possible way. My muscles are too tight. You'll loosen up those muscles. You'll be able to perform and stretch it when you're warm. Just stretch it when you're warm. Okay. All right. Have a fun Tabata day. Goodbye. Yes, I'm a nerd.